Welcome to the JAMODI podcast, where we interview coaches and leaders to find out not just what they do, but how they do what they do. Becoming the best version of ourselves is JAMODI, just a matter of doing it. I was going to ask you a little bit about, because the moment you said they all get to coach and or anytime a practice is loud, I mean, coaches do their part, but they're not cheerleaders. It's not our job to bring the spirit. And we
Right.
do,
Right.
but it's not
Right.
our job. It's the player's job to bring that spirit and energy. What type of, I guess, expectations do you set? Is it just natural? Because my feeling is that for most players, quiet on the floor is what's natural. So how do you
Right.
get them a little bit out of that comfort zone?
Coach 'em. I mean, it is just constant. You're right. These kids don't know how to talk anymore. Um, that is one thing I can definitely say over the years it has gotten worse
Hmm.
because of technology.
Hmm.
I mean, these kids don't know how to communicate. They're always texting everything. All their communication is through text. They don't know how to talk. A lot of them don't play they don't play outside
Right.
and do different things. Everything that they do is structured and coached and practiced. It's not there's not a whole lot of just pick up and going to the park and going to the rec. So they don't know how to talk. So we teach them what they need to be saying.
Hmm.
And it's still not good enough. It's not good enough. Teaching starting with our point guards. It's how to direct and how to put guys in position. And we get on them on a daily basis and we complain about it and we complain about it and complain about it. But then later everybody comes and tells us how good man, your kids talk. Man, they talk better. I'm like, man,
Really?
yeah, like, man, we feel like our guys don't say a word, but I guess we're
Yeah.
better. We're better than most, but it's still not what we want.
Yeah, I mean, quiet teams are losing teams. And I
Right.
think when yeah, you're right. What you're emphasizing though with that communication piece, even though it's not what you think it could be or it
Right.
should be,
Right.
I think there's a lot of programs out there that just out of all the things that you have to focus on and worry about and work on, communication sometimes gets left out.
Yeah.
So that's why when you put that emphasis on it, people see a difference.
Yeah. So what we try to do, like in all of our transition drills, we're talking the entire time. So they're learning how to move and the ball's moving and every time you make a pass to somebody, you got to call their name.
Hmm.
Every time somebody's making a pass to you, you got to call his name. So just little things like that. When they pass it and I score a layup, I'm acknowledging, I'm pointing and calling his name. Then when we go shell, of course, we're talking. So it's great in practice, but then in the game, it's like back to the mute button.
But it would probably be worse in the game,
No question.
not for what you did. So yeah,
No
I get
question.
that.
Yep.
I get that. Thank you for checking out today's episode. Please take a moment to subscribe to this podcast, share it with your fellow coaches, and find us on social media for what's coming up next on the JAMODI podcast. It's just a matter of doing it.